Yeah, you Did you forget the yes one? No. Okay.
What up, what up, what up, what up, baby? It's your boy G, man. We're back on with talking with KPG. I'm your boy G, man. We got my boy Prince coming on right now.
What's
What's
up,
up,
man?
my brother? How you doing, man?
Doing all right. Doing all right. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Chilling. It's Valentine's Day, man. So we gotta get this show in and get it going, man. So we don't be in the doghouse today.
Yes, sir. I'm already almost halfway there.
You gotta put
Let's
in
get
already.
it. Yes, sir. Yes,
We,
sir.
we trying to get Corey on. Corey had a little minor surgery on the mouth, so his mouth is a
Ah,
little swollen, man. He
shout
said
out to
he,
Corey, man. I hope you're doing
yeah,
good, brother.
yeah.
We
He
miss you.
said he should be on. He was able to talk a little bit yesterday, so well,
Yeah, well, I'd rather him be 100% than him,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
than
He
him.
taking a lot of medicine and he on all kind of stuff. Yeah, he on all kind of stuff right now. So we'll just jump into it ourselves, man, and wait for him to catch up with us if he can. If he can. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me well, Mike?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, man. You
'Cause I
sound
don't I
good.
don't have the sophisticated headphones you got, but I'm hoping these work out.
Yeah,
These suffice.
it looks good. Sounds good too, man. It sounds clear. Sounds clear.
There we go.
I'll talk to you about these headphones a little bit later on.
Yeah, because I
You
need
know,
to get me some. All right,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead. Let's get it.
Talk to you about them later on. So, man, let's go ahead and
Yeah,
jump
because
in.
I need to get me some. All
What's
right,
up,
go ahead.
Jovan? We got Jovan on, man. He's ready to jump on in as well. First of all, man, how was your weekend, bro?
It's pretty decent, man. I mean, I can't complain. It's raining, but other than that, it's been cool getting a little rest. I'll put a little bit of overtime in, but I'm glad to have these couple of days off. So I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing well, man. Just uh, baby girl's 18th birthday is Tuesday, so
Yeah, how was the party?
it was good, man. We've been celebrating all weekend, man. So we had a little photo shoot
Cool.
yesterday, and then we did a little dinner last night at the Optimist. So it was good. It was good. It was quiet. Besides that,
All you
but
need is quiet
just
sometimes,
us,
you know,
just
private
us.
moments.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. We had a good time. Um, so yeah, man. Let's jump on in,
Okay,
bro. Let's jump on in.
jump in.
Let's jump right on in, man. Uh, let's let's talk about. We're gonna jump in the NFL first, and we're gonna talk about the Indianapolis Colts
Okay,
offering up two second-round picks for Carson Wentz.
okay. Do you think that is a? Do you think that's sufficient, or you think that's overdoing it? When we
I
talk about
think
Carson Wentz,
I still think it's overdoing it,
I
and
do. I agree.
I think because I don't think Carson Wentz is that good. I think Carson Wentz is a okay player. I might have gave him a second and a third or a second and a fourth. I don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. I can't see giving up two second rounders, man. Second round picks are still a major part of your team.
Yeah,
You look forward to them second round picks, man. So yeah, I think
yeah.
that's too much. I think that's too much,
Because
man.
some of your best players, you go absolutely don't really go in the first round. If you look back on history,
Mm-hmm.
some of your best players go in the rounds after the first round
Mm-hmm.
because they
Yeah.
have so much more to prove. They have so much more to say. Okay, you know what? I want to pick the first round, but if I do get picked, I'm gonna show what I'm worth. I'm gonna show what I can do, and
Hmm.
they become great players, Hall of Fame players. I wish we had a stats on how many Hall of Fame players after the first round that we had been in the first round.
Hmm. A lot of those players are not top tier first round picks.
Yeah,
So a lot, but they are first round. They can be first round picks if the certain team would have picked them up then. But
yeah,
so yeah, I think a lot of second rounders are really first round picks. Like you
yeah.
said,
Me too. I agree. Yeah,
yeah,
I know we're supposed to debate this, but when you're right, you're right. I feel like I mean, look at Tom Brady when he went almost the last pick of
yeah,
the draft.
yeah. He's like number six, sixth round or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Sixth
and
round. Yeah,
Russell Wilson didn't go in the first,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Dak Prescott didn't go in the first.
Uh-uh. Yeah.
There's a couple of, there's a handful of players that's gone in the first that succeeded the way they needed to succeed. So yeah, you're
Hmm.
right about that, man. It all
Yeah.
depends on the type of dog you got in you to prove everybody else wrong, no matter where you go in the draft.
Hmm. And you can definitely pick up. So most of your quarterbacks go in the first, but and it's rare that you don't get you get a quarterback that's not picked in the top round.
Yeah,
You catch a couple flyers. The Cowboys seem to have caught quite a bit, you know.
it's not a couple
But
of fires, but it all depends on what they do with them, man. I
yeah,
mean,
but your skill
Jerry Jones,
position, man.
Jerry Jones needs to sit back, dog. He needs to sit back from GM mode. GM
You
mode is
think
not his
so? You
cup of
you,
tea.
you don't think Jerry's doing a good job at GM?
I mean, if he wasn't involved in so much and he kept the coaches that would be involved, I mean, Jimmy Johnson won three for us, and he got mad because we spoke up and fired him.
Hmm.
I mean, how could you fire a three-time Super Bowl coach, bro? To bring in your brother-in-law that won one, but you dogged him out, he left too.
Yeah, yeah. Egos, man. He had a huge ego back then. I don't know if his ego is still huge, but I think he
Yeah, it's still you.
I think he has a better understanding of how to.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think he does. I still not really sure if I think Jerry's done a decent job as far as general managing. I think he's done a decent job of picking players. I think we've always had pretty decent players. I don't think he's
Yeah,
been a great job with picking coaches though. I think that's his
yeah.
I
That
think that's
well,
his flaw.
no, it's not his flaw. G, it's the fact that he don't want nobody to be take control from him because he picked a couple of good coaches, Bill Parcells, I mean Jimmy Johnson, but he wouldn't let them take control. When they did, he got rid of them. So you can't say he's not good. It's the fact that he wants all control. He wants somebody like a Jason Garrett. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
McCarthy. He wants to be part of the limelight, and I think that's what exactly what's really hurting our team. That's what's
Hmm.
hurting our team in the whole aspect of the what's going on.
Hmm. And Bill Parcells to this day says that he kind of gave up too early.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And
but
he was a
but
Super Bowl winning coach.
yeah, but Bill gave up. Bill said he was just tired of going through it. That loss
Why?
that loss in the playoffs to Seattle when Romo was fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
That that took so much away from Bill Parcells of his love for the game. He said it was too much. He felt like that team was so close,
yeah.
and
They were though. They
yeah,
were.
and to have that happen, man, and he said he felt bad for Romo as well, but he said that was that he said he think he shouldn't have left that soon. He think he should have stayed a little longer,
I
and
agree.
developed
I
that
agree.
team, and I think we could have won with Bill Parcells because Bill Parcells is a dog. So yeah, he actually left on his own. It wasn't
Yeah,
Jerry kicking him out, man.
he
So
didn't believe in the system. I mean, what else would coaches leave on their own if they didn't believe in the system? He was set in his ways, and he didn't believe in the system. He didn't
right,
believe
right,
in where it was going because he didn't want To there at all, and Jerry Jones just overruled that.
right,
Made
right.
he did not want To.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
There you go, dog.
Corey, like he about to jump on, man.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, I hope it's been good. I don't want to stress this if it's so certain.
Look, that bad boy, he look like he gonna look like your boy doggone Martin when he got beat by Hearns, dog, and mouth and head there all swollen up. It's gonna be rough on him, dog. But
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you heavy hitter, come on, heavy hitter, you are a third compadre.
yes,
You
sir.
can
Yes,
ride.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, there you go, Corey. I got you on, baby. I got you the link, baby. So yeah, I think what's up, Kevin Durant? Scooter O's. What's going on, my dogs? They are watching. Yeah, I think Jerry done a decent job at GM. Like I said, just the coaching that he's picked. Like you said, he after Parcells left, he started going for his people that you know he wanted to
Sure.
make a name for. Like he wanted to be, hey, I picked him, and look how great he's become. You know, he
Yep.
wanted that. He wanted that that say, that
He
power.
wanted to show everybody he could run the team,
Hmm.
pick the coach, pick the players, and be successful, and nobody can do it better than him. You know,
Yeah,
he just got that mentality, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Hey man, you got a Falcons jersey on? I didn't know it was Jersey Day. Thought it broke mine out too. Y'all didn't tell me it's gonna be Jersey Day, bro. That's just a disregard, a disrespect, bro. If y'all told me it's gonna be Jersey Day, I'd have had mine on too, bro. See, that's not even cool. What's
No,
up, Corey? You can leave it on. You didn't take it out.
I, t- I take it off. I take it off.
How you
look,
doing, cuz? You all right?
I'm good, man. Just a little swollen, but man, I'm in here, man. What's happening?
What's happening, dog? I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to
that
see you. I'm glad
boy,
to
they
see
got
you.
that. He got that 50 Cent going on, boy.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Ride or die, boy.
How
Hey,
y'all
good to
doing?
see you, bro. Uh,
Yeah,
doing
man.
well, man. Doing well.
Doing.
Good to see you, man.
Doing
That's a trooper right there, boy. My
yes,
dog
sir.
got all his teeth taken out, man, and man, boy is on the show.
Ah,
Just
so you
talking,
gumming it.
just gumming it, dog.
That thing. Look, I'll start my segment off early and let's take care of your mouth. Take care of your mouth, man.
Take care of your mouth.
Take care of your mouth. You know, if you gonna if you gonna do all that talking, running your mouth, take care of it, man. Listen, man.
Real right.
Look, G, yeah, G saw me yesterday, but I'm struggling, boy. But look here, take care of your mouth, man. There's too grown to have spaces in your spot, man. Take care of your grill.
Okay, girl. I heard that.
Oh
How y'all doing,
God.
man?
Oh.
Doing all right, cuz. Glad to see you.
What's up, man?
Hey,
You okay? You okay doing the show on Valentine's Day, man?
Hey,
Are
man,
you
mine
doggone a
still
little
love
bit?
me, man. Look, mine still love me. You know what I'm saying? I did a little song.
Oh, here we
I
go.
look, look. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I'm gonna tell you some truths on here. Now, I may sound a little crazy because that perk set got me on. But yeah, I'm, but I'm all right. Hey, I'm all right. I'm perked
It's
out,
gonna be lit. It's
perked
gonna
out,
be lit
bro.
today. It's gonna be lit today, player.
So if I sound funny, if I say something crazy, it ain't me pimping.
It's okay.
It's the
It's
perk.
okay.
But I'm here, bro. I'm here.
It's okay, Pippin. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, let me put you on what me and G were just talking about. What do you think about the control of Jerry Jones and the fact that after he had two strong coaches, he decided to go to coaches that he could pretty much puppet.
Y'all talking about that? Cowboy guys talking about that? Seriously? Y'all talking about
Yeah,
Jerry Jones like that?
Let me
well,
tell you,
yeah.
it started out talking about Carson Wentz, and
Okay.
then I don't know how, but we jumped over to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys in the
Hey,
middle of
hey,
that.
hey,
Look,
we're not gonna stay on it long. We just want to know what you think about. You think that he picked people just so he could puppet, so he could try to be in control of everything that goes on? Because he had two top coaches, Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson, and after he got rid of them,
Jimmy Johnson was his first true introduction to you can't run over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a coach. You don't have to puppet string me. And his real claim to fame came with trying to control Parcells. Ain't
yeah,
nobody been able to control Parcells. Now I do feel like y'all probably could have won one with Parcells because that dude is. I mean, if you ever watch his NFL segments, he don't care who on the line. He gonna get it to you the way it's supposed to be given to you. Now I think he didn't have enough time, but at the same time, that Parcells carousel with the coaches that then came under him. I think we say it all the time. Some dogs, saying them some gangster coaches. Saying they live to coaching, but they cannot stand the test of time. You see what I'm saying? So Bill Belichick is one of the main ones. He's still there. That same policy that Belichick put together now, that's what he learned from Parcells. So I say this here. Jerry Jones, he said something a long time ago. It stay with me even now. If I'm buying the groceries, I'm cooking. And that's where he been at, man. So that's just my opinion with him. Jerry Jones is the typical prototypical owner that's gonna say, listen, you're gonna listen to me. But sometimes he give him a little leeway. So that's just my opinion, bro. That's just my opinion.
What is it, Prince?
Where you go?
Sorry about that, man.
That's all right.
Something went wrong with my on my phone. Hey, dog, this galaxy started to get on my nerves.
Get that
I don't know. Something
broadband.
cut off and said something about security. I'm like, what the hell? That is going on. I'm not turn my galaxy for iPhone. I've been dead against that crap for a while. I can't stand
Hey,
this.
man,
Can y'all hear me fine?
yeah. Go check your neighbor, man. They done logged into your Wi-Fi.
Hey, I'm about to get a bit of Xfinity and get wild.
I know, right? But no, to
Yeah.
answer your question, man, I think the reason why Jerry do that, he done had two stints with two bona fide head coaches that you can't run over. So the rest of them, like you said before, if I'm buying the groceries, I'm cooking. So at the same time, it gives you less headache whenever you can run over. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I ain't saying they were all yes men, but what that man say, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Good. I like the way you put that.
All right,
But
cool. Let's
all right,
welcome
G.
to the show Corey Sims, Michael Wolf, and Daryl Dupree. Hey man, welcome to the show, man.
Down to free.
Talking with
All right.
KPG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, I Parcells, like I was telling Prince, man, Parcells left on his own accord, man. He felt like that loss was too significant to the Seattle Seahawks. He knew that was I think he thought that was their opportunity to get to the dance, and he took it hard. And he said
Yeah.
he kind of regrets leaving so soon with that team because that team was trending up. It was a young team, a young Romo. So he thought they was primed to make a run, and he felt like he gave up a little too soon. And Parcells wasn't he ain't no young chicken, man. No
No.
spring chicken. He ain't no spring chicken, man. So
Then a spring chicken.
yeah, so he made that decision. And I
Yeah.
think the Cowboys have been trying to find that Parcells, Jimmy Johnson ever since. But I
Yeah,
think
they have.
found him in Mike McCarthy though.
Okay, now this is a good question for both of y'all. All right, we realize that Jimmy Johnson gave him the blueprint on how to win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Parcells, like y'all say Parcells was getting there. Will the Cowboys ever get back to that type of play if Jerry Jones relinquishes the power at GM? Will y'all ever get back to that?
Not with Mike McCarthy. Listen, because of better play caller. But it's not on him. It's on the offensive play caller. Listen, because Mike McCarthy is still a puppet. Y'all, dude, just think about this. Okay, you might think I'm a little
McCarthy
crazy.
is a
Think
puppet?
about this. Yeah, he's not. Every press conference he gives, he's like his answers are written down and he just pre-answers them. The thing about Jimmy Johnson and Parcells, they said what they wanted to say. That's why, especially with Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Jones got into him because he said whatever he wanted to say. Now everybody's brought in there. It's been the same person since Bill Parcells. Like G said, after Bill Parcells, he brought in puppets. He fired his own brother-in-law.
But Mike McCarthy ain't never been that type of coach, though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What is he now, bro? I mean, do you think that he really
It's only been 1 year, right?
Y'all
Y'all only had 1 year. No, I mean Mike McCarthy was the GM when he was at
But
we're
talking about Dallas now, Corey. Talk about Dallas now. Do you think he has the same power he has in Green Bay in Dallas? Honestly.
No. Green Bay is owned by the fans, right? Green Bay is a different type of team. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, Green Bay hired a coach and GM that can work the same way. Now Dallas Cowboys, like I said, this is America, and it's an America's team. It's
America's team. It's America's team. It's America's team.
It comes with
the most watched team ever.
Right. So what I'm saying is Green Bay, you were driving a Chevy over there. You were giving the keys to a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? But it already has, this management, listen, you don't have to tune it up, you don't have to do nothing. Just drive the car. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's my question to you. I don't consider Mike McCarthy, not yet anyway, a puppet. He was too strong a coach. You know what I'm saying? He commanded too much respect before they brought him in. Now, Jerry Jones can kind of mold you into that, but I'm hoping, like you were saying before, if he's not able to do the same job that he was doing, previously, he's gonna be gone. Because I can't be no strong coach, and then you want me to be a sap. That's why I was asking, can y'all get back to that? What other coach can y'all bring in to do that? Right now, nobody, right?
Well, go ahead, G. I'm gonna let you answer that, man.
So, I'm gonna first start off by saying I don't agree with him being the puppet. I think Mike McCarthy is running the show like he wants to run the show, and I think it's evident with the people that he's picking up, the coaching staff that he's picking up. He brought in his homeboy to be the defensive coordinator, and
he got fired.
And they fired him. He fired him, and after that, they brought in his other homeboy. So Dan Quinn and Witt. So those are his homeboys too. So I don't think he's a puppet. I think he's actually running the show. I think he's actually picking the groceries, as we would call it, man, for what he wants for the team. Okay. I think Jerry Jones has kind of stepped back a lot since the 90s. I think a lot of people still go back to the 90s. I think he stepped back a lot, man. I think Stephen Jones has kind of taken over, which is his son, and his son is a no loyalty at all. He's a no loyalty type of guy.
I'm taking notes on everything you say, G. I'm taking notes. So if I start writing, I'm taking notes on everything you say. Yeah.
That young Jones, that his son, man, that guy there, he cut through. That's my opinion. That dude cut through. Mm-hmm. He's now I'll say this here. Jerry Jones, over these past 25 years, has put together a system with the Cowboys to deal with a lot of stuff. Like I said, from drug dealing, drug use, from prima donnas to, he got a system in place for guys that have issues. Son, that dude ain't trying to hear that. It's now that'll be a question, that y'all have to answer yourself too. If something so happened to Jerry Jones, is the future of that franchise in the same spot where AT&T come over here, where we all have the biggest franchise in football history or whatever, dealing with his son?
Okay, great question. Great question.
Because his daughter runs the marketing for that thing.
Mm.
She is the one who brings in all that stuff, man. She's the one who does the outside work. Uh, Jerry and them, they have actually stepped back so much that they don't really do all that stuff. It's their kids that do it all. So yeah, they'll still be marketable. They'll still be high up there in marketing. But as far as the team for playing, now that's going to be up in the air. I think the way Stephen Jones is running it, I think he's running like Al Davis' son is running the Raiders. I don't think
Right.
they're running well. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going downhill. It's going downhill. Do y'all remember what the Lakers were doing when not
Jenny
wasn't the
Bush.
son, not no,
No,
Jenny
no,
Bush
her
wasn't
brother.
doing that.
No, her
Yeah, her
brother.
brother
Her
was
brother.
running it. He was
When her
running
Yeah.
brother
that
was
thing
running.
into
I know,
the
I know, I
ground.
know, I know where he's going.
He was running that
Yeah.
thing into the ground
Jenny
until
Bush had to.
Jenny Bush
Jenny
had
had
to
to
get
come
him
in.
out of there. Like, nah, you can't do this no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So I think Stephen Jones would probably be the same type of player, man. I'm the same type of
But at
man.
most respect, G, he still has the last decision over his sister. He still has he's where the buck stops if his dad gives him the power. Now, Jenny Buss, luckily, she was over her brother, so she had the ability to fire him because you could have had what's the coach? It was I can't believe I just have a brain class, bro. It's one of these days. But they could have got Phil Jackson back,
Oh, well,
but he
okay,
didn't want him.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't want him because
Yeah.
he at the time that's where the bus stopped. But she finally stepped in. So his sister might be going out there finding people and doing whatever. But at the end of the day, Jerry Jones' sons can say, okay, this is cool, this is not cool. So I think her power is kind of limited. And it might not be because women have done a lot in power with franchises that we've seen that's been going on. So I think that it should be more diverse and they should have. But like I said, with teams that's been around that long, you just have to see who's in power and who has the last call when it comes down to the last pick.
Yeah, and it may be limited, like you said, as far as the play on the field. But I think she is the head dog, head honcho off the field for
Okay.
the marketing part. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying on that. Like you
Okay.
said, I think he will be the head honcho for on the field stuff for that.
Okay.
So since we're on that, man, let's Blake Jarwin sent a message out to Dak Prescott. And I took a picture of it, man. I'm gonna try to show y'all what he said, man, and see if y'all can. I don't know if y'all can see this, but
no,
y'all can't
glasses
see
on. I
that.
can't see it.
I know, right? Hey.
Just read it, cuz.
I'll
Yeah,
read
but
it
that-
now.
Just
So
read it.
Blake Jarwin shared a photo with Dak Prescott on Instagram, asking Dak Prescott if he wanted to run it back in a few months. Dak Prescott shared that same story and said, "That's the only way I see it."
What does that mean? Running
That
back
means he's
mean
coming
come
back
back?
to the Cowboys. That means he's not going to the Washington football team. That means he is a Cowboy for life. And he's just waiting until his rehab is up to go out there and do it. That's all it is. So this just goes to what I was telling y'all before, man. Dak ain't going nowhere. Dak is built into the Dallas Fort Worth area. He's built into Plano. So also Dak,
Okay.
Blake Jarwin, Demarius Thompson, and Dez Bryant all came together to invest in a company called Ox
Ox. Let me write that down.
Oxset, Ox something. It's a workout. It's a workout company.
It's like
Okay.
it's training athletes.
Yeah, training athletes
Okay.
with modern day computers and it's something pretty dope, man. But it's in Plano, Texas. That man ain't leaving that dog. He's not leaving the state of Texas. He's not leaving the Dallas Cowboys to go anywhere because everything he does is there. all his money is there. That's why I brought that up. What do y'all think about that?
Go ahead, Corey. I'm gonna let you go ahead. I know you're doing what you think, so go ahead and say what you gotta say. I'm just taking notes on, so I know to come back with my questions. So go ahead.
And Corey, we're gonna talk about that too, Corey. Sims.
Man, I still say the same thing. I've been disappointed with how they've handled Dak Prescott after last season, this season, and you know, post his injury, right? I keep
Yeah.
telling y'all the same thing. I keep expressing to y'all, asking y'all questions. If I'm a franchise guy, how am I supposed to be treated? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I keep, like I said, y'all vested way more into this than I am. I want to see Dak Prescott do well, but I don't want to see him done crazy. You see what I'm saying?
No, I
Now,
feel you.
it's being, like I said, being the signal caller for America's team, whatever.
Thank you. Thank you.
He he
Thank you. Sounds
he
good.
has to be, yeah, he has to go through a lot of scrutiny. He's always in this quarterback carousel. He's always involved in off the field mess. You see what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is why? If you are a caliber quarterback that that you're supposed to be, if I'm supposed to be America's team's quarterback, why am I being treated like this? Why is there always got to be somebody to write an article about me? Why is Jerry Jones always kind of thinking about somebody else that can probably run this team better than I can? Why don't y'all have the confidence to give me the deal that I want? I keep going over that with y'all. We keep coming up with some kind of way to justify it. Oh man, I'm telling you, dude, he gone. He up out of there. You know what's crazy? I want to see him gone so he can be treated better, so he can do a better job somewhere else, and then y'all can look crazy on this show.
Jerry Jones don't believe it, man. He don't believe it. I mean, that's just the bottom line. He don't believe it. He thinks that I can't say it's about black or white because it's not. He just don't think that because I think the fact that he's made to how many playoffs since he's been quarterback. I think he thinks that. I think he still. Yeah, I think he still has an affection for Tony Romo. I think he wanted him to be like Tony Romo. And Tony Romo didn't make it that many playoffs either. And actually, Dak has gone further than Tony Romo when it comes down to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I don't understand why he wants to disrespect so much. You don't think that he's the man, but apparently he is because they were trash without him. I mean, and I'm telling you what, if Dak decides to leave the Cowboys, you know how many teams will be ready to pay him what he wants, not franchise tag him. For what is it? 36, 37 million this next year?
Next year it'll be 38 million. Oh, he gonna get tagged. He gonna get tagged.
No, I don't think he's gonna get tagged. I mean, it's still a heavy hit on the salary cap unless they sign him to a contract and spread it out. Because I'm telling you, they're not gonna be able to build a defense the way they want to, even with the 10th pick in the draft. If they franchise tag it, he's gonna sign. They know they need to sign him so they can spread out and work out a deal over the period of how many years they want to, so they can build their defense.
Y'all, you want my tag? I give you my tag. You want it? I got one for. I'm gonna send it to that tag. That's what he finna get.
So
I'm with it the rest of the show.
Welcome to the show, Big Phil. Welcome to the show, Lisa Coletta. Phil says he's not a Cowboy fan, but he believes Dak should just leave. He believes even if they even try to franchise tag him, he shouldn't sign it. He said he's been disrespected too much as the leader of the team.
Facts.
What you think, G?
What do y'all feel? Y'all don't think he been disrespected?
I don't see the disrespect. I don't see the disrespect that everybody's saying. I've said this several times. You don't disrespect somebody by telling them, "I want to give you 5 years." That's not disrespectful. You tell somebody, "I want you to be with me for 5 years." That's not.
And then you grab him in the crotch.
You know, you grab him in the crotch, you grab him by the hand, anything. But 5 years of it. It's 5 years. It's 5 years of love. And if you don't, I keep telling y'all, if you don't believe in somebody, You're not giving them 5 years. If you don't believe in somebody, you get rid of them like they're getting rid of Carson Wentz. You get rid of them like the Rams got rid of Jared Goff. That's when you don't believe in your player. You don't offer
No,
them
no, no.
a
It's not.
5 year.
No. It's not that you don't believe in me. You still trying to hold $80-something million from me on that 5th-year deal. That when the NFL come out and restructure these deals, I'm not gonna get any bread. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all ain't, this ain't America. This ain't the most fortunate team for for a reason. Y'all see it coming down the way. Y'all see what I see. Hey man, what about this 80 million that I'm gonna be, I'm entitled to come after 4 years, after the 4th-year option? Or what if I ain't that good no more? You know what I'm saying? Well,
And we gave you 5 years.
I'm
So
just
that
trying
means
to.
you got an extra year off for you not being good.
That 5th year is gonna be what 20
It
million?
should be a 5th-year option to either sign or leave. That's what I've been saying since we've
Right.
been
That's
talking
what he
about
said it
this.
should be. But he gonna be at that that was gonna be at 37 million or something like that. So we're investing in you because we believe that in 5 years you're not gonna be uh downgraded. You're not gonna be on a downslide. You're still gonna be in your prime. So we believe
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
we want you to be here. So I'm not
Give me
I would have
4.
been disrespectful if I gave you a 2 year and said, man, let me see what you can do for me. No, I'm giving you five
But
years, man, to show to bring us to the bowl.
I
And
mean,
you
in them
sit there
Corey,
and
5
say,
years,
nah, man, I don't want that.
go ahead.
Corey, they did
Mm,
offer him
mm.
$102 million, 102 million
Guaranteed.
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 I mean,
I mean,
so
come
that's a
on,
lot of
All
man.
right.
money for somebody that
That's
did that really don't want you. I mean, I have to be honest with G about that. I had to. He's right. I mean, 102 million guaranteed for
I'm
5 years.
sending you the house. I'm giving you the house. You telling me I don't want the house.
102
I
ain't
just
the
want
house.
a trailer. I don't want a house. Just give me a trailer. I'm trying to give you the house.
But that's what I'm saying.
I
That
don't.
same
I don't want
102.
a double wide sitting
You don't
in
want
the country with woods
double
around.
wide.
Wilson got the same deal. Remember, we just talked about that with Russell Wilson. He got the same deal in a 4 year. You know what I'm saying? And look what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
they done bumped heads and he wanted to dip. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
that's a
anything
different
can happen.
scenario.
that's a
That's a
different
different
scenario.
scenario.
Yeah, I think they're different. Russell
What's it?
tired of getting beat up. He's
Yeah,
tired of
Yeah,
getting
he's
beat
not
up.
being
390.
protected like Dak was being protected. Dak got hurt because he ran out the pocket, and he was getting, even though some of his offensive linemen were hurt, he still the people that came in still was protecting him way more than Russell Wilson was getting protected.
Yeah,
But he's still getting. But it's still not for him to have not signed and going on his 2nd year on a franchise tag. There's still some issues there. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. This is
yeah.
his
yeah.
what?
No,
It's gonna be his.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corey.
This is second coach or third coach? Second coach,
Third.
right? Third
This
coach.
be yeah. This
Second
be a
coach,
second coach. I'm sorry. It'll be a second
second.
coach.
Well,
Yeah.
second coach. You know, going through another offense, having to learn another way. Way of playing. I mean, a lot of that stuff comes into play. I'm just saying, if I'm your signal caller, you got to work with me too. Obviously, it was enough. That 1 year deal was enough. That was a deal breaker. It wasn't a deal breaker for him, but it's not to lead the team. But I don't
Right.
want that deal. I'll take the franchise tag because this is not what I want.
Okay.
I want the option to be able to, like you said, even if it's just that option to opt out on that 5th year, so I can get some of this NFL money that's coming out. Give me that shot, man. Give me that shot. I still
But you
say
got to
being
think, man.
disrespectful.
These are business owners. This man is a business. So you're telling me that this business owner is supposed to say, okay, yeah, man, you're right. Y'all gonna make some more money on the 4th year, so we're not gonna give you that 4th year. We're gonna go ahead and sit back and then pay you more after that. Nah, man, you're gonna
No.
try to
No,
get
no,
everything
no,
you
no, no.
can right then. You're gonna try to spread that thing out. You got to look at it from their perspective now. Y'all just looking at that want money, that want more money. Nah, man, the owners gotta take care of their side.
But you know what?
No.
Right, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, but no, I don't think yeah, that's gonna want to get paid. Okay, and who would in the position that where he is? I mean, you got to get paid. I mean, Tom Brady took a lot of cuts. I mean, even in basketball, people take a lot of cuts. But he feels that he played tremendously through the last couple of years that he deserved what he gets, and I can't fault him for that, bro. You
They
can't fault him
try to
for it
give him
either.
that. They try to give him that.
But
They said,
he,
man, yeah, you right, though. You played your butt off. Let's give you
I
this
think,
5 year, 175 million, 102 guaranteed. We agreed. You played your butt off. You said no. I want to come back in my fourth year, after my fourth year, and then get some more money.
I think it wasn't his idea. I think he has a bad agent that wants to say let's minimize and maximize what we can get regardless of what it is. I think it's what somebody's putting in his head because you're right. They offered you $102 million guaranteed for 5 years, and you could have if you had the right person behind you telling you could have restructured that fifth year. Everybody does. Like my man said, Russell Wilson pretty much and had 2 years to go, and he's talking about leaving. So sometimes it's the people that's behind you telling you what to do may not have the best intentions for you, but at the same time, you need to decide, okay, what's gonna be better for me in my future? Because after that went down, he got hurt, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
So
talk
what?
about what the real issue is. Okay, the real issue is Dak Prescott is one of 10 quarterbacks that I'm using 10 in that top 10 echelon with your team or whatever, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Each of those quarterbacks were averaging 40 million, right? That's what he wanted. He wanted to be
yeah,
considered.
you wanted
He
40 million,
wanted the
yeah,
40, yeah. Now the offer that they gave him was worth 35 million a year,
yeah,
right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Five
yeah,
million
yeah.
less than your top tier quarterbacks in the
Mm-hmm.
league.
Wins in golf.
No, not
Everybody,
Winston Golf. Uh-uh.
uh,
It
nah,
was
So
Russell
Winston
Wilson.
Golf didn't have almost 40 million. They didn't have more than 35
No,
million.
they're at like 36, 37.
Okay,
yeah,
but that's still more than
Or
35.
35. It might be 35. It might be
I
35.
think it was 35. You know what I'm
Yeah, I think
saying?
it was 35.
Right. But he wanted to be considered. Listen, if I'm your guy, this is the Dallas. These are the Dallas Cowgirls. I mean, excuse me, Cowboys. I
Oh, see, there
apologize.
you go.
Um,
CG, CG, there you go.
I'm your guy, but I can't be. But like I said, 35 million is what, like you said, is what Carson Wentz is making. It's what all your them second tier quarterbacks are making. You say I'm your dude, pay me the bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He turned down a lot because it is. I think total it was 175, right, over 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's a lot of bread. It is a lot of bread, and you never know. You right. You might be right. His agency or the guys that are backing him. They just say, listen, it ain't enough. It ain't enough to go around. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
come on.
listening to the insiders that has a ear to the floor in Dallas, man, they say it ain't looking good, man. They say it's not looking good on signing Dak. Um, you know, so
Uh,
I'm still a believer that it is. I'm still
man,
in the
you shouldn't.
belief
You
that
know what? You should have held on to that. You should have held on to that.
you
Now,
know,
what are you supposed to
I
do?
want Corey to dance a little bit.
That's
I
something we
want to see
talk
Corey
about in
dance a little bit.
secret. When we got wings on it, that's something
Yeah,
you just don't tell everybody.
you know when they get excited, man, that money gonna hurt more, man. When they gotta pay them wings, dog. That's gonna hurt more. That's all. But let's move on from this, man, because we can talk about this for
No.
hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, we can't.
Um,
Go
hey,
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
appreciate you
What's that?
joining in, Phil, Cheryl, my mom, L. Hey, what's up, big dog? Quasi. My dog Quasi is watching, man. What's up, bro? Coach Larry Kennedy, man. What's up, big dog? My boy
What's up?
Kennedy is a huge Raider fan, man. Huge Raider fan. Welcome to the show, man. Appreciate you watching, bro. Also, all right, so let's jump on into this. Will they ever? And I think you touched on this a little bit when you was talking, Corey. Uh, Falcons. Will they ever win a Super Bowl? So I got a couple teams, a couple players I'm gonna put out there. But we'll start with your Falcons. Will they ever win a Super Bowl? And let's not just say ever. Let's go 10 years. Will they win one in 10 years?
Man, we all are. I can say by talking to you guys, We're some fanatics, you know what I'm saying? Fan addicts, you know what I'm saying? We're fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be truthful, real. You know, I try not to go with my heart on a lot of things. I think like any other fan, you want your team to get there and go. Glad that we were at least able to dance at the prom. You know what I'm saying? Alone, not have a date. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
a pretty girl, or ugly
We've gone
girl.
to the prom twice. We brought her ugly, you know, because she that slipper fell off on last time, and
As long as you dancing, that's all
and
that matters.
yeah, we that's what I'm saying. We like when the prom was over, you know, my tie was all messed up. I was messed up. I was you know, I just didn't get none that night. You know what I'm saying? I dropped off. Somebody took my date. You know what I'm saying? I got home early. You know what I'm saying? When
Mom still picked me
we'll
up.
be
I
that
got to
team
go.
to get
It's not working out.
right. You see what I'm saying? I got to take this rental car back. I got to take this tuxedo back. You know, all of that. When we get to go, I think we'll get to go. We'll make it there. We're gonna be one of them teams that create a stat for somebody else. Like I said, Tom Brady, we added to his legacy. We should have won. Or how they said like Mike Tyson used to always say, everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. You know, everybody think they're gonna beat Mike. Yeah, everybody think they're gonna beat Mike until they get punched in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a chance to go back. Same way with y'all. Until y'all figure out this coaching situation, you know. Y'all normally used to be there. Y'all ain't there no more. Y'all with me right now. Y'all going to the prom. We in the same car. Hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. You come. You ain't got no date. You know? Look, right now we gonna meet our dates there.
Look,
right? Y'all with me right now.
I'm not really
they gonna
sure.
meet us there.
I'm not really sure, y'all, if Corey's answering the question or is he still dancing at the prom.
He's dancing at the prom.
Dancing. I don't know, but what
he's
do you
still
think?
dancing.
Seems like he's dancing.
Hey, he's still grooving.
He's still grooving, dog.
Bro,
he's still grooving.
All right,
The kid's playing.
in.
He's still grooving. The kid
playing
playing the tuxedo.
Are y'all going?
With his bow tie.
Are y'all gonna win? Are you gonna win?
No.
No. Not in, so Big Phil says not in our lifetime. So you don't think we're gonna?
That's harsh.
I didn't want to go that far.
That's harsh.
Yeah, dang. Look, I didn't say that.
And he also said we are not in the same limousine with you all. We got our own car because we've been there. So our car actually has a couple trophies inside of it when we roll.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, look, we got an old car.
Hold on.
It's old. It's
an old car.
It's a 95.
It's old. It's an old limo.
It's an old limo. It's a 95.
It could be 92, 95.
Hey,
it don't make no difference.
You got to roll the windows down. You know,
and it whined. That's what I'm saying right now. We can go off old wins, right? Y'all can go off old wins because y'all been there. Y'all been to the big dance.
So I tried to.
I done been there. Like I said, I didn't. I at least been there. That's what I'm saying. I ain't never win.
Never win.
I was at least there. I didn't win. We didn't win the crown, but I was at least there.
You know what I'm saying?
We got some teams that never. Yeah, right. We got some teams that never been there.
Right.
You know, but I've been there. I've seen the door, or how you say, listen, I've seen first class. You know, from the other side. You know, I've been in there.
Right.
We just ain't. We ain't won it though. So I can answer that question with pride because we never won one yet. I can just say we're gonna continue to get better to get there, but until we win one, I gotta say no.
Okay, Prince. Prince, will they win one, man, in the next 10 years?
Wow. I hate to say this, man, and Corey, you're my boy. I'm sorry about your mouth. But I think if the Browns keep their roster together, they have a better chance of winning than the Falcons.
I forgot to put them on the list too. Dang, I like that though. That's a. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey, welcome to the show, Chuck. Welcome to the show, Big Chuck.
It is what it is. The Browns, and nobody wants to admit it, but they had an awesome season, bro. They had an awesome season, bro. Nobody wants to admit it, but they did great.
So you saying that the Browns will probably knock out the Chiefs or the Bills? to make it to the dance?
Let me tell you something, dog. Let me explain something to you. If they can get the right core in there, and they can get Stefanski he's trying to work it out. They've dominated their division. I mean, they lost, yeah, but who thought they would beat Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh was trash, man.
But who did you really think they beat him by like that?
I picked them to win, honestly.
But did you think they beat him like that, Corey? Did you think they beat him like that? Now let me ask you a question, fellas. Okay, who do you think is going to have the better season next year, the Falcons or the Browns? Well, everybody's coming back now. We don't know what the Falcons. They're not trading their quarterback. They're not trading Julio Jones. Okay, and the Browns are keeping everybody. They might trade Odell Beckham Jr., which I think he's going to go to the Patriots. We're going to talk about that later. I want y'all to chime in on where you think Odell should go because Odell apparently is going to be out. But they're going to get everybody else in there. Who do you think is going to have a better record?
I say the Falcons.
Okay, Corey.
If Smith comes in with that same mantra, I think we'll do better this year. I want to say us because Cleveland Browns hadn't had 2 good seasons in 20 years. So we go by what they've done in the past. This was a fluke season. Though I ain't gonna lie to you, I was rooting for them. But I think
I was rooting for the Browns too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I had to. Remember, I had my shirt on. I had my shirt on.
Yeah,
I had my shirt on.
Yeah.
The Browns mentality has been sort of like how we would. It stinks, and we're snake bitten. We win the first 3 quarters, and then we lose in the 4th. That's our mantra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how we do. We sit down and go, "Hey, they still playing? I thought the game was over. Y'all playing? That's the Falcons problem.
Okay.
Falcons are just snake bitten. So I go with that. I think we have a better record than the Cleveland Browns.
So
I'll tell you what then. I'll tell y'all what then. Let's do this. I will put up any large speeches y'all want. Whoever has a better record for next season.
Boy, I'm glad you said something else than wings, man. I was like, damn, I'm about tired of wings, dog.
We didn't even got them yet.
A long time.
I'll tell you what. Have you guys ever heard of a show called Man vs. Food?
Yeah.
Corey? Okay, Kennesaw. Yeah. Kennesaw is the biggest pizza on this side in the South, right? A place called Pie in the Sky in Kennesaw.
I never been there. I don't live close to it.
Oh, well, we know. But I'll go there. I'll come down, and if the Browns have a better record than the Falcons, I'll buy the largest pizza there, which takes 3 people to eat. But if the Browns but if the Browns do have a better record, you guys go for the pizza.
All right, I got a pie coming. Pie in the sky. All right,
pie in the sky. Look it up. Pie in the sky. Pie in the sky. It's in Kennesaw.
I like pie in the sky.
It's in Kennesaw.
Cool.
It's in Kennesaw.
I like it. So Big Phil said the Browns. He said the Browns gonna have a better record too. He agrees with you, Prince. He agrees with you. All right. So next one. The Detroit Lions. Will they ever win a chip?
Oh no, my God, no. Corey, what you think?
Nope. Okay.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna say no because Barry Sanders said, I'm gonna give him that saying, until you do right by me, you ain't gonna never win.
And they haven't won since he left, right?
The Ford family, that's who owns the Detroit Lions. The Ford family they stink in terms of being morally right to do a player. Yeah. That's the reason why Calvin Johnson dipped.
Yeah.
Then when he said,
"Listen,
Calvin Johnson was like, listen, same thing that your boy did. I'll give you the money back. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? I just retire before I get dealt like this anymore. I go out there and I play my heart out only for y'all to not give me and this guy. We had the best season that we don't ever had. Y'all still don't want to invest in the team. Y'all just want to pick through the draft. Y'all don't want to get anybody.
Yeah.
No, they ain't gonna win.
No. Hell no.
Okay. All right. So Big Phil says the Falcons will win before the Lions. Like he said,
Oh
they
yeah,
should
well, I
redraft
agree
the
about that.
team. Yeah,
I agree about that.
Yeah.
He said they should retract that team. Like they shouldn't even be in the league anymore. The Detroit Lions are just a waste of space over there, man.
Right.
Detroit Lions fans are coming for y'all heads. I'm
That's
letting y'all
okay.
know that right now. They're
It's
coming for
okay.
y'all heads, man.
Well, they better bring the players because they're gonna need them.
Let's jump into these players then. Will Deshaun Watson win him a Super Bowl before he retires?
Yes.
Who what? Win himself one?
I think if he leads the Texans, I think Deshaun Watson has a chance to win the Super Bowl before he retires.
With every team
Yeah.
he's on.
Yes, I say yes on that one. Come on, Corey. Come on, man. That ain't a hard question, bro.
No, I'm not gonna just say
but
yes.
if he goes
No.
to the Jets, I don't think so.
Oh,
But y'all hear what's going on, right? Okay, so the Jets,
Go
Las Vegas, the Raiders, Houston, and one other team. And Seattle trying to do this 4-way trade. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were talking about this morning. They're trying to send Russell Wilson to the Jets.
I got a bet. Hey, listen, y'all. I got a better blockbuster trade for y'all when y'all ready to hear it. I want to see what I got a better blockbuster trade when it comes to that.
But to answer the question, I'm gonna say no right now because I hadn't seen him around. The proper coaching. We're just talking about raw talent right now. You know what I'm saying? And until he gets, like I said, Mahomes is raw talent, but you got to have the enemy. You got to have, you got to have your boy, the head coach. You got to have a squad that's going to get you there. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback can't do it by himself. So I'm going to say no right now.
Okay. Good. Let's say Kyler Murray, the Arizona Cardinals, with that phenom of a coach they have over there, will they ever win one?
If they have Eric Bieniemy as their head coach.
You don't like the head coach in Arizona?
Nope. And he don't have no. What's his resume?
I mean, he was a beast in college.
Gee, what did he do in college? He had a losing season. He had a losing season. Yeah. Sorry, you're not going outside.
Who we talking about here?
Arizona's head coach.
Oh.
And the quarterback for Arizona, Kyler Murray.
No, Kyler Murray's good.
You know what?
But their coach. We're talking about their coach. We're talking about the coach. What's his name?
Kingsbury.
Arizona.
Kingsbury. He had a losing season in college, bro. You could go ahead, Corey. Look it up. He had a losing season in college. What was his record? I don't think he made any bowl games.
But he was an
Cliff Kingsbury.
He was an offensive juggernaut.
Quarterback. He was one of the quarterback gurus.
Yeah,
Okay.
Quarterback guru.
But what was the record? And what was his record in college as a coach?
I'm trying to pull it up now. Let's see. All right, look, you don't mess my internet up too, man. Wrong.
Hey, there you go. I gotta do internet. It's raining outside.
I was straight. I was straight till you said something about the internet.
Okay.
But I want to answer that question.
Okay.
Kyler Murray plays safer than I mean, like with the quarterback. I'm gonna say how we're saying with our black quarterbacks that we're playing with right now. I see him playing more like Russell Wilson. He plays a safer game than to take, Deshaun Watson. He sometimes you can just see him throwing some crazy balls. I mean, he like I say, you throw for 4,300 for a reason. But Kyler Murray, he came out this year. I ain't gonna lie to you, from his rushing to his throwing, he wasn't a bad QB today. They made Arizona look pretty good this year. Yeah. Now, I think this is his first year or second year? This is second year, right?
This second year, yeah.
Second year.
From a production standpoint, with his rushing and his throwing, I think he did a better job than Deshaun. Deshaun threw for 43, but a lot of it was on the run, and it was a lot of schoolyard playing.
You think
Okay.
Kyler Murray is better than Deshaun Watson? Really?
I think he did a better job this year. I just think this year,
Do you
Deshaun
think
was
he's
under a lot of
better?
pressure. 60-40. 60-40.
No. Can't even let it get away with that? Can't even let it get away with that? Really? Really? Really?
They both Heisman Trophy winners. They both, they
Oh,
both good.
wow. Let's ask our audience what they think about Corey tap dancing like Gregory Hines on who's better, Kyler
Okay,
Murray.
okay.
Let's see.
He's a better. I think he's a better passer. I think so.
Kyler Murray is a better passer than Deshaun Watson.
Timing wise, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Daryl Dupree says hell no.
Thank you, D. Thank you, D. Hell no. That's two hell no's.
And
I like
my mom
Kyler.
says my mic is low, man. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you
you
fine.
now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. So all right, so that's a no and a no for Kyler Murray, or a no and a yes.
No, Kyler Murray's not better than Deshaun Watson.
No.
hell
The Super Bowl. Is he winning the Super Bowl? That's
Deshaun
He'll
Watson
win
would
one
answer
before
yes to me
Deshaun.
if he goes to a different team with more help.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray will win one before Deshaun Watson. Is what Corey says. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Matthew Stafford, will he win him a Super Bowl?
Corey, that's your quarterback. I'm gonna let you take that one.
Man, if he can fill in the gap with where they were 2 years ago, I say yes, because their quarterback play is going to be a lot better this year. Though because I like I said, I'm tugging at my heartstrings right now. I'm gonna go off the cuff and say yes. They're gonna win. He can win the Super Bowl. He's gonna have a better chance to win the Super Bowl or going back. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Prince.
If he goes to the Patriots and they rebuild,
Stafford.
Patriots.
Now with the
What are you going to
Rams.
Patriots for? He already got a team.
Stafford has done what in the last 2 years, bro?
Hey, this dude been making mud. I mean, hold on. Wait a minute. Stafford has been playing like, he's been playing for his life the whole time he's been down there at Detroit, right? This dude been, he's been producing in the top 15 on a crappy team.
Mm-hmm.
If you give him some tools, if you give him
Okay. So who do you think is a better quarterback, Dak Prescott or Matthew Stafford? They've been on the same duress. They've been on the same situations until Dak got hurt.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, don't compare his situation in
There's
Dallas.
No comparison there. There's no comparison.
Come on, man. Yeah. No. That
This is a debate show. He been let me know if I'm wrong. This is a debate show. This is what we do. We don't agree on everything, but I think that Prescott had would have had a better season than Matthew Stafford if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Look where he playing at. Look where he playing
at. He's a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford. He's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback. Galen, you don't think so?
I know that's not even close. Like it's not even close. But I don't see the
y'all man can't.
How it translates to.
No, put the tag sign down, dog.
Your man can't even get a contract. Your man can't get a contract.
He go get a contract.
Dak is
that's the only thing people keep saying about him. He go get, dude. They're going to sign him because they
don't know that.
Who else are they going to get? Okay, Corey.
Look, y'all just can't say off that.
Who else are they going to get? Who else are they going to get? Who else are they going to get? They going to go get. Who else are they going to get? There's one question, G. Corey. Who else is going to be available from Dallas Cowboys to get that's going to take them further than Dak is? That's all I want to know. And I'm dropping that conversation for the rest of the podcast.
You know what we can do? I tell you right now. They're gonna have a better record than the Cowboys.
Who? The Rams?
Woo.
Right. You stand
Oh,
on that.
that's blasphemy, man.
Stand on that. They're gonna have a better
I
record
like
than
it,
the
bro.
Cowboys.
I
I
like
got
it.
10 toes on that, dog. I got to stand on 10
Come on,
toes.
I'm
They're
I'm
not
10
gonna
toes
have better.
down. You know
The
what I'm
Rams
saying?
are not gonna have a
It's,
better record than the Cowboys next year.
Who
When they
did I
come
ask the question to? Who was answering the question? Was it you, Corey?
we got lost.
I know that's right. It's
What
we
over.
got
It's
lost.
over.
We got
what
lost.
Kevin
I'm
It
Hart say,
happened,
man?
dog.
Get
It
back in the
happened.
car. Get back in the car, man. Y'all are all off the road,
All
dog.
right, I'm back in my six-fold. I'm back in my six-fold. My goal on the spoke rims.
Okay.
So
The question was, is Matthew Stafford going to win a Super Bowl? Right?
Yes.
That was the
You
question.
said yes. Oh, so it was on Prince.
yeah,
Prince.
yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
say?
Okay. With the Rams, I have to go yes. If they
Prince, you went through all that and your answer was yes.
hold on. Okay, go take your bubble bath. I apologize, fellas. I got interrupted, but no. Let me tell you something. He won't win one for Dak Prescott. Will he won't win one for Dak Prescott? Will
Right. So wait, so Prince, so you was all in agreement with Matthew Stafford winning one the whole time? Man.
No. You said in a
got persuaded.
10-year period. A lot can happen in a 10-year period, bro.
That's
A
true.
lot of players can get switched. A lot of teams can get different coaches. A lot of they can have different schemes. So you can't just say a 10-year period.
The
And
reason I asked that because the Rams went there with golf.
yeah.
And we all agree that Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback than golf.
Yes.
So that's
within a 10-year period, it's possible.
That's why I asked that.
Within a 10-year period, it's possible.
Yeah.
In a 10-year period, it is. Yes, it is possible.
And we're not talking about just going. I'm talking about winning. And y'all
Well,
saying
Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady. How many years do you think Tom Brady got left?
Tom might come back next year. That's it.
You think so? What about you, Corey?
Coming back next year. He already said coming back. But you said, well, I guess the question would be, are they going to be contenders next year? Is that what you're trying to say, G? He's not going to be a contender, or he's going to be a contender?
Yeah,
no,
G.
Both going to be a contender. Yeah, they're going.
Do you think? So you think the Bucs can repeat, G?
Yeah, I think they'll be a contender. I don't think they can repeat though, but I think they'll be a contender though.
So who do you think they get beat by, G?
The Cowboys. What do you mean?
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm down with that. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We win the Super Bowl next year, baby.
I'm good with that.
We win the Super Bowl next year. Look, they got to come through us.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm curious to find out what Darryl Dupree thinks about that. What he thinks about that, because he'll chime in a minute. Or Mike Franklin.
Yeah, Mike Franklin ain't on right now. We waiting for him to jump on. Darryl going with them Cowboys too, baby.
Yes, sir.
So next, since we already brought my man up, and we can't seem to keep him out of our mouth anyway, will Dak Prescott win a Super Bowl as a Cowboy?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I mean, can he get a contract?
We got the 10th pick in the draft, Corey. We got the 10th pick in the draft. All we got to do is fortify our defense. That's it. We're going to have all our linemen are going to come back. They're going to be healthy. We might have to throw in one spot here and there on the offensive line. But yes, in the 10-year span, yes. No, tag. They can still tag him, but he can still win.
How you gonna get a Super Bowl and can't even get a tag? They can't even get a contract.
Maybe money. Okay, maybe he was happy on being franchise tag. He still balled out until he got hurt. He was still gonna ball.
You know what? If he gets tagged, that may be, the fuel to get a Super Bowl. But right now, this is what I'm gonna say to you.
Okay.
As long as Jerry Jones is y'all GM, y'all ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
I can't disagree with that.
So you saying until he died?
No, until he gets up to position. I guess you're right about that. I guess you're right.
Yeah. Because he's not giving it up.
Yeah. Okay. He's not giving it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
So
unless he just owns up to what he.
Dale Dupree answered your question. He said the Cowboys will beat the Bucks and they will win a Super Bowl. Dak will win a Super
Thank
Bowl.
you,
So, all right, good,
My
man.
God.
That's good. Let's move on to the next segment, man. We're gonna jump into. You want Princess Dimes?
Yeah, let's do it real quick.
All right, let's jump in it, baby. Princess Dimes,
Okay.
y'all. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 boom boom. Ding ding boom 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 boom. All right, dum bum bum bum.
All right, there you go. All right, I'm looking for Corey's hat right now, but he ain't got it on. You should have kept your jersey on too. It was good effect. There you go. All right, okay. Let's jump into this. All right. JJ Watt. He was just recently released. So who do you think would be a perfect fit for him going forward?
Pittsburgh.
You want me to jump this? You want me to get it on first?
Go ahead,
Corey.
G.
All right. So the perfect fit for JJ Watt would be the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man.
The Dallas Cowboys would be a perfect fit for JJ Watt.
I'm serious, Galen.
We need that dog in the middle, man. We need that guy who's gonna bring that pressure, and he'll make Tank Lawrence and Gregory on the sides just that more dumb. You know how we got killed up the middle this past year in the run? JJ Watt would be that X factor. He would be that guy to stop all that with Antoine Woods, with Gallimore, with Tristan Hill back, and you had a JJ Watt to that defense. Man,
Okay.
great,
Corey?
a great fit.
All right, so far they got 3 teams that's done made, like hella contacts for this dude. The first team was your boy Stephon Diggs. He came out on NBC Sports and said, "Just hear me out, big fella." That was his quote on it. "Hear me out, big fella. What we can do out here and what we've been doing at this point right now." That was the first team. The Packers called him.
Actually, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Corey. I'm sorry. That was actually the second. That was actually the second team. Tank Lawrence actually sent a "call me" meme to him. Hey, call me, JJ. Yeah, first. He was the first one to
Tank
say,
Lawrence.
Hey, Tank Lawrence. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going with who I thought my first team was. I don't know about Tank Lawrence. I'm not care about Tank Lawrence. Anyway, the second team. Packers. Saying Packers had hollered at him. They want to say something to him. The third team that I heard about was his brother's team. Watts, his brother at Pittsburgh. His brother wanted to come up there and say, "Listen, let's do it together as brothers." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna end up going. Pittsburgh still.
Okay.
As far as being the better team. Now, look, everybody want to be a cowgirl. Everybody think that they can be a
There
cowgirl.
you
Y'all
go.
always in the
There
mix
you
trying to
go.
get
There
somebody's
you go.
team. They were the fourth
There
team
you
to
go.
contact him. But listen, he got some Dallas ties, but listen, he want to get out of Texas. Y'all don't want him out. That man want to get somewhere, stay a little colder where he can probably last a little bit longer. Not Dallas, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So I think we talked about, players when they start getting older,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of leave the cold weather and go to warm weather. They don't want to leave the indoors of Houston and go outside of Green Bay or Pittsburgh, man. They want to go. He gonna slide right on over, bring his family right on over to Dallas, over to Irvin or wherever we are, and that's where he gonna be at in a nice weather. He ain't got to pay them state taxes in Texas. He's making all that money. He don't want to pay them state taxes. Dallas is the place for him. Look,
how old is he? He 30. He 31.
He like 30, yeah, like 30, 31. That man, look, he don't want to go there and bones be all cold, man. It take a long time for them doggone knees and everything to warm up, man.
But that man said he came out and said something. He said, "I want to play for a contender, not a pretender. Y'all can't even get y'all quarterback game straight."
That's deep. That is deep, dog. That's deep. Okay. All right. Well, Pittsburgh ain't a contender right now either. So we're gonna put that out
Come on, G. Huh?
there. Okay.
Pittsburgh, but look, 11 wins. All they need is some
11,
leadership.
11 wins, and then what happened? 11 wins.
They
And then what
imploded.
happened?
They imploded. They
They
imploded.
need help on.
I
On
think
the offensive side. They don't need help on the defensive side. They need help on the offensive side. They struggling.
Maybe.
Yeah, their defense is tough. Their defense is tough. They have some injuries, but their defense is tough. They don't need no help on the defense. So
That's my dime on top of old Prince's dime. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh.
I think it should be either Ravens or the Browns. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, what did you guys think about Trevor Lawrence's
Wait.
He just gonna throw that out there and try to move on.
I know. Wait, where you going? I know, right? What you finna go?
Wait a minute.
I think he should go. My first pick would be the Ravens because I think that if they can get more stops on defense instead of letting other teams score what they score because they're predicated on a pass rush, he would be good. That's if they can go ahead and get your boy Brown from the Buccaneers. Now, I think he'd be a perfect fit there because
all kind of stuff out there.
I think he'd be a perfect fit. He'd be a perfect fit for the Ravens. I'm sorry.
Why'd you choose Brown from the Buccaneers? Where you get that from? You want to play with Buccaneers? You want to go?
No. I'm just saying. Okay. Who would you keep? Godwin or Brown for the view of the Buccaneers? Who would you keep?
Godwin.
Exactly. So you ship Brown off to the Ravens. You put T.J. Watt in that defense that gives Lamar Jackson a comfort blanket to go to when it needs to, and it puts a run stopper on the Ravens, which they've missed since they got rid of all the run stoppers that they've had. So
you think the Browns answer?
Go ahead.
You think the Browns answer is going to be picking up Antonio Brown?
Yeah, giving up Antonio Brown, send him to the Ravens, and send Watt there to play on their defense. Yes, I do. I think that'll be a perfect work.
I actually like the Brown to the Ravens, theory. I like that. I actually like Odell Beckham to the Ravens. I actually like that too.
Okay.
I don't like the
really.
I think because he needs receivers, man. He needs receivers over there.
So you think the defense doesn't need
I think the defense is stout. I think the defense is stout.
But he don't need prima donnas over there.
They need help on the receiving side, man.
So JJ, the Brown and Odell Beckham Jr. are both divas. So what difference does it make?
That's what I'm saying. You don't need neither one of them over there.
What? You wouldn't take neither one of them?
He needs receivers, man. He's throwing to he's throwing to Galen Wright and Mike Prince over there, dog. Like it's
okay.
we ain't getting open. We ain't getting open, dog.
I got the height to have 50 catches.
You got to throw it up. He ain't throwing it up. So yeah, they need some receivers over there. But they got Calais Campbell over there. I mean, they're deep at that defensive tackle spot, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They straight over there. So, but I
can agree. I could agree with maybe they're better off with receivers than JJ Watt. You guys made a point. I could agree on that. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, Trevor Lawrence's pro day. Now, what do you guys think about it? Did you guys get a chance to watch it? Did you guys get a chance to even hear about it? And if you did, do you think the Jaguars still should take him or trade him for a boatload of draft picks?
I didn't see it or hear about it. So go ahead.
I actually watched. It was 45 minutes. I watched about 25 minutes of it. He took every snap under center. He did no shotgun,
none.
No. Yeah, he did everything under center, showing them that he's ready to do it on the center. Okay. Now he used his guys, from his team to run his routes, all that type of stuff. He did 45 minutes of drills and throws, and he still has torn labrum on his left shoulder. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to have surgery. But what he said was, he made every throw that they asked. He did. He also did on top of that. He did 20 throws because they were, Jaguars was there, but there were also, like 7 other offensive coordinators that asked him to make some throws. And made every throw. Made every throw. So I think he did. I watched it. I think he did pretty well in terms of saying, "I'm your number one guy." Because he's not going to the combine because he's gonna have that shoulder surgery. So that's why he did it so early.
Okay.
So what he was telling, what he did was, I'm gonna do 45 throws or whatever, and then you give me 20 more to make, and I'm gonna make them. And that's what he did.
Okay. So your answer is definitely go with Trevor Lawrence.
I think so. And his longest ball was 66 yards yesterday too.
Okay.
So you think he's gonna be a perfect fit for the Jaguars, and they shouldn't try to trade him to get more draft picks?
No, I ain't saying that. What I think what he was trying to say was, I'm your number one guy. If the Jaguars decide to say,
asking you what your opinion is, not Trevor Lawrence's. I'm asking you, what do you think they should do with their Trevor Lawrence's first round pick?
Yeah, they should take him first. Yeah, without a doubt. They got rid of the offensive coordinator. He stepped down yesterday. The guy that did said all the that crazy stuff. Yeah, he stepped down yesterday.
Okay.
So they're gonna have to pick up somebody else. But yeah, he's definitely the number one quarterback. He's number one pick. Yes, pick him.
Okay. Wow, I heard that, but that's another pending question. I wish I would have thought about that. But what about you think about it, G? Do you think the Jaguars should keep him or trade him for a boatload of round picks?
I think you should trade him for a boatload of picks, man. Get all the picks you can. Get all the picks you can. Because you're not a quarterback away. You're not.
No, I don't think so either.
You are a team in rebuilding. And you have a new head coach that wants to be able to have a lot of picks at his exposure, man, at his leisure.
Yes.
So he can go out and get what he wants for his team. He has to rebuild that team to build to be what he wants it to be. If you get Trevor Lawrence and one, I think they may have another pick in the first round as well, but you can use that pick for something else as well, man. I think you go ahead and you get rid of that pick, man, and you get it a lot, all you can, and you can bring a veteran in right now. Like there's going to be veterans out there once this season starts, or once the free agency starts, for them to bring in. But if you bring in pieces around, man, that'd be a young team that can be something for a long time if they do it that way.
The dogs out.
So they got the first pick in the first round. They got the 21st overall pick in the first round, and then in the second round they got the 33rd and 45th pick. So you're saying because they got 1 and 21, they can take that first round and get 2 or 3 more? Is what you're trying to say?
You can get you can get 2 or 3 more, maybe. Shoot.
If you trade him, I think you
3
could.
or 4 picks for that first round pick. For that number 1 pick. You can get people normally give them all their picks and they just go home after that. They get that number 1 pick. The Saints did it. Hey man, I give you everything. I'm going home after this. And
right.
So
and listen to this, fellas.
You can move up from 21. You can trade some of them picks and move up to get maybe a quarterback, maybe a Justin Fields. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. What if you can move up and get Justin Fields with the amount of picks that you get for trading?
Pick up. So definitely, man. I definitely think you can do that.
Good answer. Okay, let's go through this blockbuster trade that I have, and don't call me crazy. Well, you're gonna call me crazy, but I don't care. This is what we do. Okay, blockbuster trade. We hypothetically speaking right now. Blockbuster trade. I want everybody, our viewers, to listen to this. I want my 2 comrades to listen to this. Okay, we go. Texans receive Sam Darnold, 3 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks. The Jets receive Russell Wilson. The Seahawks receive Garoppolo, Nick Bosa, 2 first-round picks. Okay, and then the 49ers receive Deshaun Watson. I'll run it back for you one more time. Okay, Blockbuster trade. The Texans received Sam Darnold from the Jets, 3 first-round picks,
3.
2 second-round picks. Mm-hmm.
3.
And then 3. Okay.
Damn.
And then the Jets received Russell Wilson. Because Russell Wilson's going to get way more picks than what they got for your boy from Detroit. So think about that. Okay, then we're going to go with the Seahawks receiving Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Bosa, which will receive 2 first-round picks by itself. They receive Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Bosa, and 2 first-round picks. And then the 49ers received Deshaun Watson.
Damn.
Man, that's a real blockbuster trade there, man.
That's I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. That.
What do you think?
Where's Nick Bosa coming from?
San Francisco with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
So,
And Jimmy.
I think the 2 teams that got the worst were the Jets and the 49ers, it seems like.
The Jets get Russell Wilson, and then the 49ers get Deshaun Watson, but all they're giving up is Garoppolo and Nick Bosa.
They giving up 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks?
And
No,
with Sam Darnold.
no.
Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold? Good Lord. They ain't got
So the Texans are
No. The 49ers will give up 2 first-round picks for Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Bosa to the Seahawks.
Right. So the 49ers, they're getting 2 first-round picks.
Yeah. Now the highest one would be the Texans. The Texans trading Deshaun Watson to the 49ers, but they would have to give up. They would have to get Sam Darnold. It's a 14 trade. They have to get Sam Darnold and 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Houston, right?
Mm-hmm. The Jets.
That's a hell of a. They got. Boy, you know what you can build with that.
Exactly.
The Jets. The Texans will receive that and could rebuild their whole team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said the Jets and the 49ers, they didn't get nothing. Like, all they got was
the Jets will get Russell Wilson.
They just got 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, they got 2 quarterbacks.
So you saying so in theory. So that's what I'm saying, G. So what he's saying is, in theory, we're getting 2 bona fide studs and quarterbacks. The other teams are giving up subpar quarterbacks and guys and picks. That's what we're looking at, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly.
So what they did was the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson has went from a playoff team to a team that's not going to win nothing.
You don't know what he could do when he gets to the Jets because they're not giving up. The Jets would just give up Sam Darnold. Okay, but they already have built there.
But
they can still move the 3-round first picks over years. It's not the same year. They can always They can move that over years.
Over 3 years.
3 or 4 years. Yeah. They can keep their core and they can move it.
What core do they have?
But he's still going to trash stuff. He's still going to Jets. They ain't got nobody. He ain't going to.
They got nobody.
He's going to run for his life.
Yeah. They about to be trash.
That's why I'm saying 2 teams are
giving. You thought he was mad in Seattle?
So
you guys
the
don't
way,
like that.
The way I'm looking at it. Okay. So if this blockbuster trade will work in my eyes, 2 teams are gonna get 2 studs, which is true. But they're gonna get 2 studs that's gonna run for their lives and not gonna be able to do anything. So 2 other teams can rebuild.
Pretty much, but they still have picks. They still have picks, but it might not be 1st-round picks. They could be 2nd and 3rd picks that you're giving up. That they still can try to like we said here. Some dogs are picked in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree to that.
Hey, Big Phil likes it, man. Phil Wright said he likes it, man. He like what you're saying.
I mean, just think about it. Big dogs are not always picked in the 1st round.
Yeah,
and then you got your quarterbacks move.
Jets gave up 2 second rounders too.
Yeah, the Jets. Yeah,
They don't have a pick in 2 years.
they have Sam Darnold, and then they have 3 first rounds and 2 second rounds.
Yeah, yeah. The Jets, boy, and that'll be something the Jets would do. That sounds like something the Jets would do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, man. I don't like it, but I hear what you're saying though. I hear what you're saying.
What you got?
Yeah, I see that same trade up here. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot going on. But like I said, the way I see it is two teams that were on decline were getting 2 studs, and then 2 teams are trying to do the rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Which I get that.
Well, think about it. Think about it. Deshaun Watson goes to the 49ers. The other 49ers is giving up is Garoppolo and Nick Bosa. Okay, but they still got their offensive line intact, and they still can spread 2 first-round picks over a couple of seasons and still go to the draft and grab some studs to replace Nick Bosa. So the 49ers, that wouldn't be
49ers won't
bad.
be as bad. The 49ers won't be as bad as the Jets. You might be right
Now,
about that.
I mean,
But Nick Bosa is their dude. That is their dude on the defensive side.
yeah.
But
you got studs coming out of Alabama. You got studs coming out of a bunch of colleges, Alabama, Ohio State. You got dudes that come in there and plug in there and get and be studs on the defense.
I mean, that's just
my theory. That's just my theory.
Yeah, I get it. I think the 49ers would be a lot better than I first thought about. So you're right about that. You're right about that.
It'll definitely be a blockbuster trade.
That'd be a blockbuster, dog. That's that
old
Jimmy Johnson trade right there, boy. Look.
So that's just an observation from my part. I just want to give you guys something to just think about and go for what you think. And I know it's probably never gonna happen, but just think about it. Something like that where it go down, where all the teams would be at that point next year. Okay, real quick. I know we're out of time. Let's move on to the NBA. Let's change subject. Go to the NBA. Okay. Okay, we had Giannis scored 29, 15, and 6 assists last night against Utah, which is leading the West and the best record in the NBA. And Mitchell had 27, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. So do you think that Mitchell and the Greek Freak okay, let me put this differently. Do you think the Jazz will end up with a better record than Milwaukee after everything's done? Do you think they will be the number 1 seed in the West? And you think Milwaukee will be the number 1 seed in the East?
No.
Or?
Yes.
Okay.
All you gotta do is beat the King. You know, just beat the Lakers. But right now they got a good. They're doing much better. Just all you gotta do is worry about they're doing that yellow suit. You know what I'm saying? Right now they got the best record in the league. For just basic fundamental plays. They're not just beating everybody by 20, 30 points or whatever. But they're winning. They're playing winning ball. So I'm gonna say yeah.
They're playing their best ball. I think the best ball they've played. I don't think in forever.
Yes.
And the Lakers are playing okay ball, and we're only 1 game behind them.
Yeah. So imagine when Lakers turn the gas on, and start really cooking. Okay.
Yeah, we on simmer right now.
Yeah, on simmer. Tom Brady's having minor knee surgery this offseason. Do you think that's going to affect him next season?
Tom Brady don't run nowhere.
No, because he don't run. He don't run. Yeah, he don't run. That surgery is to keep him upright.
Yeah. And you can't touch Tom Brady, so.
Yeah, no doubt. We saw that, right?
Yeah. No.
We saw that, right? Okay, last question. And I'm in the Prince's Dimes. Steph dropped 40 points and 10 threes. He's been scoring out of his mind. So is LeBron. LeBron's last 3 overtime games, he's had triple doubles, 43, 33, and 40. Who would you vote for at this present time if we had to? Who would be the MVP?
So Prince, your mic, we can barely hear you, baby boy. I don't know what happened. We
Okay.
yeah.
Steph, let me get closer. Let me turn my thing up a little bit. Okay. Steph drops 40 last night. He's had 30 and 32 in the last 3 games. LeBron's had three triple doubles in the last 3 overtime games. In his last game, he was close to triple double, hit a double double. Who would you be your MVP selection for this season right now if you had to choose today? LeBron or Steph Curry?
You want that? This one, Corey?
What Steph has been dealt and to still be able to produce. Now, right now, I think in the West, where after last night, because he took an L last night in the standings. If I'm going by that, to answer that question, I'm gonna go with Steph because he's dealing with less to work with. You know what I'm saying? And being a smaller guy to come off them shots, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make it happen for him, but this is what LeBron always does. LeBron is always, that triple. I ain't saying triple. He's always a double guy. But we're expecting LeBron to win. We're expecting LeBron to do what he's been doing. Now I know when your boy Davis went down, they bumped up his minutes or whatever. But I'm gonna go with Steph, man. I'm going with Curry.
Okay. I'm going LeBron for that reason that you just said, man. He's consistent. He's been doing it all year. Curry started off slow, and he started catching fire over the last 3 or 4 weeks now. But LeBron has been doing it from the jump. So even in lower minutes, he's still putting up numbers. So for me, it's got to be LeBron. It's got to be LeBron. He's not only playing more minutes, but they have the second best record in the league.
Wait, when I say more minutes, he went from 37 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot more. Them 3 minutes is hell, dog. Them 3 minutes is hell.
They are hell, dog. Let me tell you, we've been there, dog. Oh my God. Being the starting five when we play ball in the West. And then, hey, them 10 minutes is hell when you're tired, boy.
Hey, them 3 minutes, dog. Hey, that's a lot. That's a lot, especially for
a
30 at 37 years old. That's a lot, man. We talk about LeBron's been doing this is what we expect from LeBron, but the man is 37. You don't expect somebody at 37 to be playing like this,
Yeah.
So I think he got shysted last year when they gave the doggone your boy Giannis. I think he needs to get it, man. I think if they had to do it, I think it's LeBron. Before
LeBron got a contract, right?
Before we all go, I'm sorry, Prince. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Before we leave, my boy Corey. He mentioned early in the show, man, about the Hawks. And I did want to touch on that before we all got off, man. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but
you good? Go ahead.
Okay. Should the Hawks start looking for another coach? And I was big on Coach Pierce, man.
Good question.
I was big on Coach Pierce. I was riding for him, man. He was one of the, him and Rondo were one of the reasons I say, they're gonna have a great season. But their defense is horrible right now. Horrible. Is it time to move on from Pierce, man?
Yes, Mark Jackson.
That's the same thing Corey Sim said.
Mark Jackson. He'd be perfect for Atlanta. Corey?
Mid-season.
I like Lloyd Pierce, man, but at the same time, we're not that type of team that's gonna, pull the plug in the middle of the season. They put a lot into this, they put a lot into this for Lloyd to come in and make it happen. But at the same time, outside of, like I said, you did bring in Mark Jackson, but what are you expecting out of Mark Jackson after, at 25 games? What is it? We're 11 and 15 right now. it's management time. It's like you said, the defense is not there. And I don't know if it's because of the players that we have or is it because of his scheme. But we've never been that type of team that to pull the plug on a coach or trade a player like that. Now, if we're trying to do that, if we're throwing the kitchen sink at this to make it happen, I would say yes. But we're not that team. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna ride with Lloyd Pierce to the end of the season.
Prince?
I think he is right about not pulling the plug during the middle of the season. He is right. That Atlanta won't do that. But I still think at the end of the season, they need to go for Mark Jackson. I think he's been overlooked and he's overdue and overlooked. He's the reason why the Golden State Warriors are what they are right now. Nobody wants to admit it. But your boy inherited that team.
Mm-hmm.
He inherited that team. He inherited the mentality Mark Jackson set. So people might disagree with me, but if you go look back and look at the film and the stats, that's what happened.
Yeah. He has to get Trae Young to play some defense because Trae don't play no defense.
No,
he doesn't
no
even
defense.
He doesn't even really try to play defense, man. They need some kind of. They have defensive players out there, but it don't seem like they care about defense. They're giving up like 130 points a game, man. That's unheard of. Like,
yes.
For as good as they can be, I'm disappointed, and it doesn't seem like Lloyd has that fire, man. Like, maybe he's just not that type of coach. I mean, I wasn't that type of coach either.
Okay, well that's humble. At least you can admit it. So that's good. I
wasn't no fiery coach,
Yeah. You was more of a player coach, right?
Yeah, and that player coach, man, kind of gets you in trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
And so,
that's all right, dude. It's all right.
It's all right. It ain't looking good.
The only thing I can say, the only thing to say about that is, all right, from the 8th spot right now, Toronto. If the playoffs started today, Toronto had an 8th spot. They 12-14. Now we're 11-15. We've lost more games than most of these guys that are in the top 6. But we're only 2 games behind. Let's say your Charlotte and your Indianapolis and Boston. We're only 2 games behind them. They've lost less games, but we just got, like you said, we just got to figure out how to stop somebody. That's it. But let me say what I did say a few weeks ago. Miami is on the upswing right now. That boy Jimmy Buckets done put something in their butt. They done went from being the second to last. Now then, if the playoffs started, they right now on the cusp. And I see they could be in the AC right now.
Who in the AC again?
It's a team like that. Toronto.
Who said that?
Toronto is 12-14.
Somebody else said Toronto.
No, Corey said it. But Corey thinks Toronto. Corey thinks that he's going to come up. But okay, since you're talking about Jimmy Butler, let me ask y'all this question then.
Y'all just gonna brush over what I just said. Who said Toronto?
Corey said Toronto.
You said Toronto.
Corey said the Heat.
No, I didn't mention Toronto. I don't think Toronto can. I don't think Toronto could do anything.
Who said Toronto?
Corey said Toronto.
Toronto
has an A seed in the East. Right?
Somebody in our crew said Toronto.
No. Corey mentioned Toronto being the A seed in the East, right? That's what you said, Corey.
No. He talking about a few weeks ago that Toronto was on their way up.
Okay, a few weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah. Remember we talked about a few weeks ago. A team that's gonna get hot later on. I picked Miami, and somebody else chose Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, because it wasn't me, because I don't like Toronto. I think Toronto's hot garbage.
You chose the Heat. No, you chose the Heat. You and Corey chose the Heat. You, Corey, Charles, Chuck, y'all chose the Heat.
Somebody else chose Toronto, but they don't have the same team.
Somebody else chose Toronto. There ain't but 3 people on the show.
Well, no. It might have been a viewer calling in, dog. We would never choose Toronto, man, because Toronto ain't going nowhere.
It was me, man.
Oh, man, no. Ever since Kawhi, Toronto ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
That's why he chose.
Okay, real quick before y'all both go.
All right, let's go.
Right now, looking at what's going on in the NBA, who do you think is the best point guard? Where we sit at in the East and the West? Who do you think is the best point guard? And anybody else could chime in on this too.
Stephen Curry.
Hey, you know what? I got one in the East right now, and I guess I just keep saying him. That boy Ball right now, he doing all right. Melo Ball.
LaMelo.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. You know.
Do you know? I think okay. y'all gonna be shocked by this, but James Harden. He has 18 assists. He's averaging 10 assists. He's being unselfish with the ball. He scores when he needs to. Since him and your boy in the net said that one's going to be Kyrie's going to be shooting guard, James Harden's going to be the point guard. He's been dominating. Besides LeBron James, James Harden has been dominating at point guard. Dominating. Look at the stats. Look them up.
Yeah.
Look what you do.
He's been playing well.
Dominating.
Yeah. He's been player of the week. He's been player of the month for the Nets. Yeah.
And he's playing unselfish and defense.
You're going too far now.
Okay. Okay, look it up. Look it up.
He's still
they give him up the most points in the league.
Okay.
Defense.
Okay.
And then
I just want y'all to keep watching. I want y'all to keep watching. That's why Boston's losing to Washington 78-61. But who would have thought that?
What, third quarter?
It's the third quarter. Yeah, it's about to be the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, they'll come back. Washington.
boy, you got no love for Bradley Beal, do you? You got no love, do you, boy?
I ain't got no love with Westbrook, dog.
Me neither.
Right.
Me neither.
I don't like.
I gotta agree.
Listen, Westbrook ain't he a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
I agree.
But but to finish asking
man.
question now in the West, I'm going with CP3 in the West. CP3 in the West. You know, him and your boy, they doing something. Him and what's your boy name? That came out of Kentucky, huh? Booker. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always been a floor general, man, and
Yeah.
and he just been. I think they're not going to beat the Lakers though.
Yeah.
Not even the Clippers. Lakers coming out of the West. Period. The East is going to be a toss.
So I went with Curry, you went with Harden, and you went with CP3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. Man, we're gonna go ahead and end this show, man, so we can all get back to our wives, man, and enjoy the day. We appreciate each and every one of you all checking in.
Yeah.
Ronald Perry, Philip Price, Lisa Johnson, Quasi, what's up, my dog? Appreciate you joining in, big dog. Chuck, man, you was watching, man. You didn't say much today, dog. We miss you, homie. Mom, I love you. L, man, appreciate you watching, big dog. Lisa Coletta, Eddie, my dog. Michael Wolf, Corey Sims, man. I hope you were still on when we talked about the Hawks. You seemed a little upset about that. Kevin Durant and Scooter O's. And of course, on YouTube, yes, on YouTube, Daryl Dupree. Appreciate you logging on, man. My boys, man, I love y'all, baby. I appreciate y'all coming through, man, bringing that heat like always. Corey Davis, we will get your kicking in with Corey, man, on the next show, man.
Wednesday,
we'll kick
it up. Wednesday, we'll kick it up.
Yeah,
hey, no more Dallas bashing when you're kicking it with Corey. We're gonna find you, dog. We're gonna find you, dog.
I'm gonna come with that heat.
Yeah, you're gonna come with that heat, man. So, hey, man, El Jovan, what's up, my dog? Forgot about you, bro. Hey, love y'all, man. We appreciate it. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all week, man. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8:30, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That's right.
Hey, man, do 8:30. Oh, that's right. You gotta go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I gotta be early. I gotta be working 3. So 8 o'clock.
All right.
Hey, man, we love y'all. Hey, y'all, we are out. Talking with
Peace.
KPG.
Later.
Go.